kind of fun though, because think about it, we're the first generation with real access to the internet. We have all all the information, all the research.
You were going to say carbon.
Yeah, we can get to that.
We can plug carbon.
Yeah, you want to get into that? No, it was. But we're the first generation that can. It's not no more just going to a field day and listen to somebody talk. Right. We got it all at our fingertips.
We do.
We can go at it. However, we got all the books. We got all the resources. We can order anything you want.
You can listen to today's favorite, top farmers at the click of a button.
Right.
Yep. Bingo.
Riding in tractors.
And so that's an interesting aspect too, because there's an aspect of information overload that can come in for. There's so many different ways to skin a cat out there.
Drinking through a fire hose.
It is.
Anymore, it is.
And it's two things. It's one, it's great opportunity. It's also a very large risk.
Yes.
Because, we have great opportunity to learn and hone in and be a better steward of our operation. But we also have everyone talking into our ears at once. I'm going to pick on the fertilizer, man. Put this on this, on this, on this, on this, on this. Oh my gosh, if you add this to your tank, 5 bushel, okay, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh my gosh, stop.
Well, yeah,
and then you figure out what's true. When you have so much information, then it's, man, what do I believe? What don't I believe?
You got to sift through a lot.
It might work in Georgia, but does it work in South Dakota?
Yeah, that's right.
So and it's really trying to find. That's where our network is going to be our greatest asset of our generation.
Sure. Yeah.
Our dad's was, I don't know if that's true. I'd have to ask them if their network was their greatest,
Well, they couldn't communicate with somebody like
not like us.
They just couldn't.
No,
not
they
wide
didn't
range.
have Snapchat. We would not
whatever.
We would still know each other. We would have probably never met if it wasn't for the
internet,
technology.
Technology.
Yep.
And so it's, hey, this is a great tool. And this is also a great opportunity. Operations, and don't get me down the conspiracy side of, farmer turned on farmer, and someone orchestrating that. But, it's a great opportunity to realize that there are people out there that care that I look on radar. I'm like, oh, dude, it's raining up in Diller.
Yeah.
Guys, now it's more like, crap, man. Sorry, Mr. Rain. Mr. Rain. But, but it's a very large opportunity.
Windmills got you again.
Yeah.
Let's talk about windmills.
Let's talk about windmills.
Yeah.
Anyway, dude, Trump pulls the pin. Hey, boys, hook up the 9RXs and yank them down. But anyway, with that aside,
I hate them.
It's good. I do too. I absolutely hate windmills. So there's great opportunity because farmers, I think our dad's generation felt very isolated. They felt the sense of community when people got together for Sunday at church and Sunday dinner, and that faded. I know I watched it fade. Neighbors worked together. Now today, neighbors don't work together.
Well, and some of that
they're
is
competition.
Technology is good and bad, but I feel like, we've lost the face-to-face because now we can just text.
We've lost that connection.
Yes, we can text, we can phone call, which they could do back then too.
Sure.
But, how many business texts do you get now versus just a phone call? Quite a few.
Well, here's the thing. If I'm being completely honest, I'd prefer someone text me.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying.
But is it the right call?
Right, I don't know.
Is a text convenient, or should I take this call because
know your audience, because a lot of my seed deals with me.
Yep.
I know who to call. I know who to text.
Right.
And you kind of buffer that through.
I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
Sure.
But it's just where we're at.
Yeah. We're in that age.
And maybe there again the pendulum thing. But I don't know. The whole communication thing is just different than what it used to be.
Yeah. I don't know if it's just here or what, but I've got younger guys that I deal with who would rather phone call than Snapchat or text. It's the weirdest thing.
Analogs come back, writing on paper.
I'll send them a text and I'll get a phone call right back. It's just
man.
like, you're 22 years old. Why are you calling me?
Right.
It's weird. But
Well, dude, every humanity always goes in cyclical patterns.
Yeah.
We get tired of text.
Well, it's no
talk.
different than this here.
That's exactly
It
it.
just
It is. And I mean, dude, we talked on some really heavy subjects.
Yeah.
And some very sensitive ones.
yeah.
And there are probably going to be people that are upset. There are probably going to be people where they're like, this is me. They're talking about me and my operation. No two
They
operations
don't know
are the same.
upset.
right. But
All right. But what's the better option? Shove it all down
Right?
and eat it?
Right.
No.
that's
surround yourself with a group of guys you can talk about this stuff with.
over the last 4 years.
Get it
what
off
we've
your
been
chest
through. You
and-
have to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cannot keep. You have to let it out.
You do.
You have to talk to somebody.
You do. And it's amazing you find out it's risky becoming vulnerable with people.
It is.
Can be.
It
Yeah,
can.
yeah, it
It
can be.
absolutely can be. But
It
at
can
the
be.
same time, I think the greatest value of relationship is. I know the greatest value of relationship is found when you make yourself vulnerable.
Oh,
with someone.
absolutely, it is because I don't want to get together with you down here this afternoon and just talk about the weather.
Right. Yeah. No, absolutely.
What the hell
I mean,
kind of
there's-
conversation is that?
There's,
you know,
Well,
Yeah.
we can have that anywhere with anyone.
Right.
You can
Yeah. Right.
talk to a guy at a gas station
You know,
about that.
let's
How
be
much
good-
range you get?
And I think right. I think it's valuing. It's learning to value conversation that has weight to it again.
I learned about 3 years ago that no longer I was going to get together with certain people for family get-togethers or Christmas because we don't have anything in common. I
Sure.
would much rather have a Friendsgiving or whatever,
Yeah,
something that we can get
100%.
together with friends and share. We share actual emotional. We share,
There's a
conversation.
connection.
There's a
Yeah.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were saying if people are going to be critical about, oh, my situation is different or this situation is different, look at this table. Your situation to my situation to Jake's to Ethan's. You go from a scale of 1 to 10 in a hurry right here. On
Yeah.
different,
absolutely.
and not saying that yours is easy or mine's
No,
easy or Jake's
they're all
easy.
They're just different.
There
It's
is
just a different deck of cards.
But-
4 different decks of cards at this table.
That's
but
right.
there's similar situations in
They
there
are.
that you can again on the drive down. I said it a million times is well, kind of everybody's kind of dealing with that in a own different way. I mean, a million
Different
times,
scale of-
different
Yep.
scale, different deal. So it's like it's good to talk it out.
Mhm.
No
And-
one's going to inherit the same situation, but are you going to be the one that makes the difference on how things are changed in the future?
Right.
Are your children going to say, "No, Dad,
Or at least give it a hell of a shot.
you may as
You know?
well."
Yeah.
You may as well. Yeah, it's no. I don't know anyone who regrets trying.
Yeah.
Going back to passing the torch.
Yeah.
That
Guys, if you've liked the information that you've seen so far, go ahead and check out the full-length podcast on our YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe there. It's also on all the major podcast platforms. We're constantly dropping info and more content on all the social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, etc. Check it out for a lot more content.